Hello and welcome back, Carcom UK. So today we'll be planning to replace the timing belt all together with the pulleys. So all the parts are ready. Let's make a quick look on the parts. That's the kit Kia Sedona model 2000, 2006, 2010, 2.9 CRDi with 185 horsepower. That's the part number. Manufactured by INA, so just deliver it. That's the new parts. The timing belt is still in the box. That's the 3 rolls and the pulley, 3 pulleys and the tensioner for a timing belt. I can show you the parts come from Car Parts for Less, CEO UK, and then the average price for this kit, for this model, is between 180 and 200, over 200 pounds. This Car Parts for Less is offered this kit in price of 156, as far as I remember, 156 pounds. But if you spend over 100 pounds, you receive a discount of 15 pounds, as far as I remember. So the price was reduced, and all to pay was all including delivery, 138 pounds and 60 pence. So I will say very good price for this kit, and hard to find cheaper. Okay, so the first step will be to install these 2 pulleys back, the 2 wheels on the back of the camshaft here. So that's the first step. We are preparing ourselves with the small diagram, just to let you understand the job a little easier and show you all the moments for torque moments for all these parts. So as we can see, that's the diagram. All the moments are in Newton meters. So when we're working over, we'll be going to these 2 first wheels on the top of the engine. There might be a step which is not necessarily for you if you not remove them. The moment for these bolts is between 158 and 68 Newton meters. So that's the two bolts to use in first. Okay, so we got the 2 wheels on the top of the engine. One is for an inlet manifold and one is for exhaust manifold. As you can see, is EX here, so that will be exhaust. Maybe hard to see, but there is an IN on the white part, which is inlet. This board here is the head is multi-tooth, so you need to find the socket number 17 with the multi-tooth as well inside. That will fit perfectly. The torque wrench set to the correct amount, which, as we can see on the diagram, was between 58 and 68. Thread locker, I will use this just to lock the thread and lock the bolt in place after the medium strength, the blue, or high strength, red. In this case I use the red one, which is high strength. Loctite, the thread locker number 268. Copper slip might be useful just outside in the contact when on this surface inside here, and that will stop corrode and will be helpful as well. And the strap to hold the wheels on the shaft when we torque them. Important thing, rubber strap, not the metal one. Metal one will damage the teeth, which make the life of the belt much shorter. So the rubber one might be hard to do it, but that need to be done this way. Otherwise you can use some pulley, some locker pin with and lock these wheels in place. That's the next step. So we can start with the first wheel. Okay, so the wheel is on the shaft now. What is important when we're putting on this small pin here, it's a half wheel which is moving, and you need to make sure they in the flat correct position here. You not miss them. so it's important part. Without this the wheel might move in the rotation, so that will damage the engine. So the pin is in place, as we can see. It may be hard to see inside, but yes, it's there, and it's flat in the flat surface, so that's exactly what we're looking for. So that's the first wheel for inlet manifold. As we can see, there is a AN. No, it's not. Maybe hard to notice from this direction, but there is a AN in I. So we know that's the inlet shaft on this. And the next thing will be just to clear the nut. The thread is already clean now, but you need to clean the thread. Make sure the thread is clean, and then use the thread locker and strap to hold the wheel, and start to screw the nut up to the correct amount, which is 58-68 Newton meters. Okay, so this one is tight for 50 Newton meters. As the instructions say, it should be between 68 and 58 and 68. I'm gonna use the different handle, as maximum for this one is 60, so will be not very accurate to use the maximum or over with this one. That's why we're looking for another longer and stronger torque wrench, which is 1/2 inch this time. So we need to use again a 17mm socket, multi-tooth inside, because that's only one which this head on the bolts accept. Of course, the tool which I'm use, they need to properly calibrate it. So with any tools, I got the actual certificate for calibration. So if you use something from somewhere, you never know what's a strength will be for a torque, because that's always lucky dip. The certificate should be not longer than 12 months. And in proper garage, they got always the certificate with the tool inside there, maybe in some bag or in the office. Yes. So this tool is properly set. This one is let me go much further than the other one. We need to be careful, but yeah, this one is let me go from 40 to up to 200 Newton meters. We only need around 58, 68, so that will be proper tool. It might be a little more hassle to hold the wheel, because the moment is higher. So in some cases you might need another person to help you with the holding the wheel. We don't want to move him. So that's the story. Okay, so the first one is sorted. It's marked in blue, so I know the head was torque for the correct amount. Now the other one, the space is a little more less comfortable really. When you put another wheel, it should be again less space than before. So you need to think about this, and especially with the engine in the car, it's really not too much space around there. Okay, so now the second one again, compass sleeve outside. Make sure the pin is in place, and the top pin must be in correct location and correct position. That's the half ring, so it's important. And then we clear the bolt. The bolt is clear already. So when the bolt is clean, the thread we need to apply a little thread locker, and then start to torque with the small handle, and then with the large one. Again 58-68 Newton meters. Okay, so we're ready now to do the second wheel. Everything is prepared, so that will be the job for the moment. And then of course when we finish, cup of tea or coffee will be very much in good moment.